Hello there. Today, we're putting planes on top of planes. Time to check this out. Apparently we have 5 flights in progress. Hopefully the lag doesn't get us. But until then, I have a crazy idea. I really like planes. So why don't I put a plane on a plane? You can see I kind of did that here. Call it the Antonaut AN-667. It's got a lot of, it requires just a lot of kerbals. But this is a fully functional thing. And I want to start with a test flight of this. And then from there, trying to figure out how I can put possibly a tiny plane up here. Or just put the entire thing on an even bigger plane. So, figure that out, but I want to get a test flight of this in, just to get a better understanding of how it flies. Again, it's called the Antonaut AN-667. Creation of my own, definitely inspired by the actual plane that carried another plane. Quite a beautiful sight. I wish I could have seen it. Just want to do a double checking of the staging. There is a bit of part clipping. That's something I want to experiment with today. I feel like I'm going to need to put a lot of power in some small spaces. So I got the decoupler there. Decoupler. These can go there. And then all of those are going to drop off. Now there is one thing I want to change from the main staging here, and that is going to be nope, not that. That can go back where that can go back in here. Please go back in there. No, the one thing I wanted to put on a different stage in this, and it makes sense because let's see, where is it? There it is. I want to put that on the very last stage, and that's mainly because it tends to run out of fuel, which is a problem if you're trying to fly. And I want to be able to launch another plane off of this. So we're going to start off and get some altitude. Just double checking the staging, making sure we got kerbals in there. I ended up putting in this seat here because I didn't want to manually click this every single time. So yeah, if you see a kerbal just hanging out there, every seat is filled on this. Let's go on. Whew, that is a noise. Not a pleasant noise. But this is a wonderful plane, and I'm just going to let the magic of it exist right here. It has so much lift that the entire thing just goes. Really an amazing plane here. It's showing us where our fuel is. Okay, we have rocket fuel in there. A lot of fuel in the wings, which I did not fill up. That is something I'm going to have to look into. Well, it looks like they're full. Good fuel. Okay. Looks like I could fill these up a bit. And that'll solve some of the fuel problem I had with that. I just wasn't wanting to get off. But lots of wheels. I really don't think you need this many wheels. I feel like some wheels on these back wings would be great. But I wanted to stay true to the original design, which had a ton of wheels on it. Now, something I was having problems with here is, I believe, yeah, my landing gear on this rocket is going to drag down, strut it up. Not a problem. But yeah, I'm just going to put the wheels up and let it get some altitude. That is a beautiful craft. Just double checking these. I was really unsure about clipping these engines into each other because I just couldn't work out in my head, like, how does the inlet work if an inlet is in front of an inlet? But it just works. Also, could not for the life of me put any nose cones on these. I really think they would look nice if they had them, but just don't have any right now. Just checking the thrust on these. I think it dips down as it goes up in the atmosphere due to like a thinning atmosphere. I'm not really sure. But it will produce less and less thrust and eventually level off for us to launch a plane. And let's see if we can kind of ease it up. Steeper angle. We hit 20 with it. Yeah, we can hit 20, but we're losing a lot of speed. I think it'll be fine. It's really just a unit of a plane, and something like this actually did exist. It was a Ukrainian plane, and I don't think it had these outside wheels, but it did have 3 engines on each wing. They are pretty big engines. It is a plane that makes like the normal like jet planes seem really small in comparison. And it almost makes it seem like a toy plane. The actual plane, front of the nose comes off. But it doesn't come off. It kind of like tilts up. And so that would be the whole cockpit area, and all of that just tilted up. Pretty much to a 90-degree angle, and a large ramp would come out the front, and you could put stuff in it. It's a cargo plane. So what can you put in a cargo plane? A lot of stuff. See if I can, it's heading up at a pretty steep angle, losing some altitude. The vertical speed is leveling off there. Ooh, I really don't have as much control of it up here. I should have leveled it off. We are probably gonna hit a stall. Yikes. Okay, note to self, don't go above 10,000 meters on this plane. Well, we'll probably try to drop down to 8,000, recover it, and then do a showcase of the, splitting off these stages. Come on, just work with me, plane. There we go. Yep. Getting a lot more control here. I feel like there's just not enough air past that. So maybe doing the split at around 7,500 would be good. This is primarily a solid fuel based booster system on these. This top one has 12 booster rockets, and those are going to be fine. And then this thing has its own oxidizer included there, so it's fine. So this, like I said before, this thing has a ton of lift, and just leveling it off is kind of hard, but let's see if we can level it off, drop a quick save, call it please don't die, and get this going. A bit of a wobble to it. Funny enough, I think if the plane was longer, perhaps like in the front, or if you brought the wings back, I'm not really sure how planes work. In fact, this was kind of the stock cargo plane body, and I like made sure it was kind of the same length segments. Anyways, where I was going with that is, I feel like if it had more of that plane structure, perhaps this back bit was trimmed up a bit, I feel like it would work a little bit more normal. So, from here, I'm gonna leave the resources tab open. Make sure we don't run out of stuff. Just double check everything. Sir, can you please minimize? Okay. There's just a lot of stages going on. Okay, and separate. There it is. It separates off. And this plane's just gonna fly for a while. And there it goes. I think that explosion was the decoupler just kind of hanging out there. This is the rocket, or like the other plane that we put on top. Yeah, it looks like some of the landing gear it's either like melted or it didn't make it. But the Sepatrons are what kind of like initially launched it, gave it a bit of an explosive out of there. Okay, it drops that. I had like a front wing here to make sure we're pointing up. I think I might have dropped too early. Those are all gonna drop. And that last stage, there it is. And that's a really powerful rocket. And well, it doesn't look like it wants to get pointed straight up. It ripped off that front wing. And then the other plane is still going. It's flying, but yeah, this one's getting some crazy speed on it. I think that's the wing that came off over there, and oh, that's a lot of temperature warnings. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Well, you know it's a good time in KSP when your engine explodes due to heat. But making it 18,000 meters, pretty good. And let's see, did we have any more fuel? Yep, it had a little bit more fuel, but gonna have to rework those wings. That's not wanting to work out. And if we toggle the map, I want to find out where that other plane is. Switch to. Cannot switch vessels while in. Sir, where's my other vessel? Okay, well, I think this was a pretty good success. Honestly, I don't know what happened with it. I think possibly can struts get hot in this game? It's got a lot of decouplers, things going on. Really want to fill those wings up with fuel. But honestly, decoupling the wings and being able to stick it straight up with a rocket, really good idea. I like it. Well, the other plane would be flying if I knew how to find it. They were kind of going at a cross path. And then this is kind of our orbital right now. We went up so high, it's thinking we were in an orbital. Yeah, well, we're just gonna let this go around for a bit. Oh, come on, take me back to the... And let's see, do we have any control on this? Let's disable some SAS and there we go. Some nice rotating going on. I just need you to land and we'll get on with this. So the goals of what I want to get here is build another aircraft on this aircraft. But I also want this one to fly a little bit further. It's a great body and it has a lot of fuel. Okay, and we're landing. That's probably a nauseating view. Oh, it looks like it leveled out, but they are not, oh geez, they are not long for this world. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Kerbals. I'd like to find my plane. I had another plane going. Where did the plane go? Looks like 2 of the planes splash landed, splash down. Yeah, I remember in testing that the main plane, if you were still within a distance, it would be okay. But if you went too far, it would just explode, which isn't very cash money at all. So we have this plane, which is essentially a giant weight on top of this plane. Okay, so I would like to modify it. Okay, we're gonna put that back there. Yeah, I just want to give it a little bit of modifications on this. I feel like it could be more I don't know if the right word is fuel efficient. Also, just its positioning on the plane it felt a little awkward. There we go. And really don't need landing gear if I can just put a decoupler and a parachute on this. Yeah, I feel like that's a really good engineering decision. Okay, so these all have, just checking some temperatures on these. Looks like it's all right at 2500. So I want to just load this thing up with parachutes. I'm a big fan of them. I like what the Sepatrons did in pushing it apart from the craft. You really can't have too much of a good thing. They were really good. I'm just gonna separate this. Yeah, I really feel like this design needs to be improved a lot more before you start attaching more on it. There's a lot of struts that just kind of go to nowhere. I'm gonna have to redo the strutting of that front wing because, well, it fell off, which isn't a great thing for wings to fall off. But I think this will help. It just pulls an insane amount of G's from the booster rockets. Staging them helped a little bit. I think I also melted off my back wing, which Not fun. We don't really need this nose cone. What I need is I think a heat shield. Yeah, let's put a heat shield on here. It's a pretty big one. No, no. Oh, radiator panel. Oh, that's kind of more for putting stuff in space. Heat resistant, heat resistant. I like that there's a bit of like a thermal cooling system you can put on them. I don't know why I need a thermometer, but that's a neat little device. Okay, let's see, what is this? Weird, not very helpful. Okay, so what was I wanting to do with this? Actually, a heat shield on this side makes a whole lot more sense. And I don't know why it's a weird shape. Too big. Okay. And put that there. Okay, and then I want to put that there. Maybe kind of redo this capsule. It could just be a regular capsule. It doesn't have to be one of those. Okay, 3 command pod. Pretty big. Okay, 1. Still pretty big. What's the difference on these? Let's see. 3 crew members. Crew capacity 1. I also like the external command seat, but I don't think he got out of it alive. Whatever that is cool, but it looks heavy. High visibility. Okay. What are you? You're not even a pod. Rove me. Oh, that's just a box. That's cool. What is this? Another box. Beautiful. MTM stage. What is this? That's amazing. I don't know what it does. Nope. Lander can? Oh, that looks inhumane. But this really tiny command pod is probably gonna help me save a lot of weight here. Then I won't need the humongous heat shield. Let's put a different one on. No, it's still too big. Let's see, is that good? Yes, that looks good. And then I can put a parachute on that. And it wouldn't hurt to put a couple more. Yeah, those are going to be overkill, but I will take it. I've learned you can never be too safe. And then can I get a RCS fuel tank? Yeah, I would like one of those. Those are nice. And then I can put a bunch of RCS structure or RCS thingies. Yeah, thruster. There we go. So that's gonna help it control itself. I've kind of erred away from using command pods because I just couldn't figure out the fueling system. So now I got a heat shield. A lot of RCS on there. Command pod. Parachute. Some more parachutes. Let's fill these wings up. Oh, yep. that might have been a problem. Those wings were full, and the other ones were not. Oh. Undo the wings. Gotta find something that works a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like I could redo some of the boosters here. There's just a lot of decouplers going on. And I think with a slightly better system, we could just get a lot more thrust on this. There we go. Check. Just double check. Make sure everything's on there. Okay. Decouple this. Put a decoupler on the edge. Give that a little bit of rotation. Pull it down. And then we're going to slap a really big booster on it. These? No. Tiny. These? It's also very tiny. These? They look cool. But I'm more so thinking of this. Yeah, that's what I want. And then I want some more tail wings. And I eventually want to be able to just point the aircraft up, and it's fine. Which I think is going to require a bit more decouplers going on those, possibly the main wings there. Feel like they could really use some decoupling. They are going to help us get off the ground though. Slap a nose cone on this. That's not big enough. It's also not big enough. Yeah, that's a nose cone. Alright, so it is a solid fuel. And that is a liquid fuel. Okay, now we just want to try see what this looks like on the front. Oh no, please don't mirror the plane. That's a horrible contraption. As I learned a few days ago, no one tells you no in this game. And the game is very suggestive. So if you have poor impulse control, you'll build something weird. Really, really, really easily. Oh, come on. Oh, nope. Get back on there. Okay, so pull the whole thing. And then yeah, it's just really not wanting to cooperate. Okay. It's got a large booster, and I just really need it to point up. That's all I need. Okay, let's get all of that. I want to be able to decouple this and make it into a nice airplane. So now it's going to have its own stages. Let's have a little bit of less of the droopy wing going on. There we go. Okay, and then more decouplers, which is going to serve kind of as a temporary back wing for this. I could also see this ending very horribly for these. So I actually don't think I put those on. So I do have a lot of like back fins and stuff happening on it. Yeah, just gonna try to minimize the damage back here. Oh, I love it. It remembered some struts. I will take that. So now that we have all that, honestly, I could pull this out and give it another rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Never thought I'd type that into my computer, but how does rocket fuel look? It actually looks really good. What is this? What is this? It's a decoupler. Okay. So it's, I know that Mammoth engine, it had just a lot of fuel going on in it. Okay, let's see, what can we do? Want to make sure we're on that connection point. We'll have problems. There we go. Rocket fuel, rocket fuel. So I want to put that there and that there. Oh yeah, this thing's looking more like a death trap every day. Let's put those in. Snap, you're not helping me right now. Okay. So I think that this has a lot more hopes, a lot more fuel, just a whole lot more going on here. It's with all good creations. A load of struts is in order. This thing is gonna pull some serious G's getting out of here. And I think it will be just amazing to hear everything explode, separate, decouple, work how I want it to. Okay, let's see. Does any of this need decouple or coupled? Probably not. Oh, let's work with mirrored struts, please. Okay. Okay, those aren't gonna go anywhere until we tell them to. This whole thing doesn't have a nose cone, and I feel like, what's it called? A fairing? That thing you put on the outside. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this is a really good time for a fairing. I really don't know how to use. That looks like a small one. Okay, and can you I don't know. Okay. Can you go in there? Oh, there we go. So now I can close the nose cone. Can I please close the How does this work? Left alt plus mouse button. Oh, left alt. Come on, I wanna close the. I just wanna put the fairing on there. We were doing so good. Close the fairing. Well, that fairing is broken. Going to find a different one. Might have been decouplers going on. Okay. This is my first time using fairings, so bear with me here. I think they look cool, and this is a really appropriate time to use them. And I like how they explode. Is it a coupling? No. It's a structural. There's a quad coupler? Oh my gosh. This piece opens up a lot of possibilities, but actually for stuff I'm not working on right now. Now what I want is a aerodynamics, is that it? Come on, where do we put the fairings in here? Where do we put them? Where do we put the fairings? I know you're hiding them somewhere. Is it a capsule? Protective shell. Okay. Airstream protective shell. Okay, then now I put the thing on it. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, don't put that on the... Wow. That's a KSP moment. I'm not even mad. I mean, it's trying to help, but like... Let's not put the cargo or the crew capsule near the inlet of the turbofan. It's not helpful. I mean, it is. I appreciate the snap tool, but... Ay. Can I put everything in there? Yes, I can. Except for that decoupler, it's huge. So, I'm gonna put it on there, take it off there. Honestly, we can delete it for now. Okay, put it on there, put it off there. Take our decoupler. Okay. Let's find a different decoupler. Nope, that one's tiny. That one's huge. That one's just the right size. Put another cap on there. All right, that goes in there. I like this. Okay. And there was one thing I wanted to add. It's a little bit silly, but I don't feel bad at all for adding it. It's gonna help this get off the ground a little bit better. Is that a cargo? Am I just flying a big cargo plane? Is that? Yeah, it's a cargo bay. Well, I'm gonna ignore that for now. That's why I can't attach anything to it. Okay, so can I... Yeah, I could do that. I want to get this plane off the ground a little bit faster. I feel like if I stuck some boosters under there, it could get off the ground. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, now I want to find a booster. It doesn't even have to be a big one, just something to get in there. I need to just pull all that up. Okay. Okay, that could work. I feel like it might bottom out though. That was the same thing. Nope, that was just huge. Kickback. Again, just too girthy. Nope, too big. Shrimp booster? It looks pretty appropriate, but I want to find a, let's see, is there a way to reduce the spring strength, damper strength? Well, I could mess with that, but I don't really want to. Twin bore liquid. Oh, geez, that's a big one. Rocket cone, thoroughbred. Yeah, just not finding a great one. Feel like if I mirrored a couple shrimps on this decoupler, give them a nice. Nope, that's too big. Nope, don't put nose cones on that. Just gotta search for nose, small nose cone, small nose cone. Just get on there. Just get. No, nope. It's just erudite. Nope. Small nose cone. That's all. So why would you put the? Can I do an inlet? Well, I guess I can do small inlets for those. Does that even make sense? It's a solid fuel booster. Why would I? Don't question it. One thing I did want to change on this was I don't think it needs a nose cone. It never really goes faster than about 300-400 meters per second. I think some extra inlet air would help it fly better at those higher altitudes. All right, so now we built a plane on a plane that separates into a rocket that separates into a rocket that separates into this, which will hopefully just go up really far and then has parachutes and it'll be fine. So that has rockets. Those are all strutted. I might want to. Nope, get back on there. Get back on there. Okay. Something I wanted to do was actually. Nope, get back on there. Even these out. Because ideally, by the time that that's going, it's gonna just be able to go straight up, and that will be used. Let's see, can I attach some monopropellant for some RCS thrusters? Nope, those are pretty small. That's pretty big. Monopropellant. There we go. That's the size I'm looking for. And you don't have to symmetry that KSP. Just put it on there. Just put it on there. Put it on there. Put it on there. Put it on there. Put it on. Just put it on there. Just go. Ooh. Pressing Alt helps. I don't know why it does, but that helped a lot. And then I want to explore a little bit more with RCS thrusters on this, just to give my airplane a little bit more control. Feel like it can get somewhere. I'll put those under there. And then put some on the sides here. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll be getting like just a ton of altitude with this, and I want to make sure it works really well. And then let's see, they had we had some more Sepatrons. I would like to do with the wings here. I feel like they'll be really good on these. I've noticed a lot of people who play this game have stuff like when they're in the staging parts, stuff just explodes into each other, which I'm not okay with. Like it to work the first time. Just a bit of an ask, I know. But I want it to work. Okay, let's put those over. Alright, that's gonna make it explode away from the craft there. Those are all solid fuel. This has the oxidizer in it because it's going to go really far up. The nose cones, lots of sepatrons going on. Oh, some sepatrons wouldn't hurt down here. Just that as a bit of an insurance policy to get there. And you can get there. Okay, that's gonna push those away as soon as possible. Now time to figure out the nightmare that is staging on this thing. But I think it'll be fine. Gonna give this a big, different craft number. And then we'll fill it up with Kerbals. It's actually a lot less Kerbals this time. Ed Bart is the lucky guy to get in up there. Probably be the only one to survive, actually, but no one tell him that. He's a willing test subject. It's for science. Okay, so time to figure out all the staging. Boy, oh boy, is there a lot. Okay, is that any? What is this? Is to activate that booster? Okay, one, to start off, activate all that. And no, these can be dragged further down. So it's going to start off, it's going to spool up all the engines. Once it spools up all the engines and is in the air, I'm going to want to drop these boosters. Is that just one? Yes, that's one decoupler for those boosters. And then I want to pull this set of RCS on that stage. So now it starts up, engines spool up, it lifts up, it drops those boosters, it doesn't need it anymore. They're only there to really help it off the ground. And from here, no, that decouples later on, later down. Okay, so that's gonna turn on all the sepatrons that separate it. Wait, what is that? Is that the boosters? Oh, the boosters can turn on right away. Yeah, I want those to turn on, please. And then some sepatrons are gonna take it away. That is what they're called, right? Separatron? Separatron? Explodey boys. Okay. Push up, push up, push up. Don't pull your parachute. It's not, we don't want the parachute open right now. Okay, so these are all gonna separate it. It's gonna turn on those engines, which I want. Is there decouplers? Yeah, I put decouplers up there. That's fine. I'll keep them on there. And then there's a separate stage for this, which should actually be after that. Wow. Okay, so this is actually taking a while. I need to take a drink. Get some water. Science is hard. Science is hard at 11 p.m. I imagine this is how real science is done in the world. Okay. So, pulled off. Once I am up in the air and I've dropped my boosters, all of these Sepatrons are going to activate to pull the craft up. It's going to activate the 2 giant boosters. I'm going to keep these on for now. This is for the main boosters, which can hang, and that's for the wings as well. That's a decoupler for that. Nope, we're going to get that out of there, and for that, get that out of there. Okay, so this is decoupling the main craft. Yeah, I want those to separate there. Yeah, I really want both of those to happen at the same time. And then this last stage should actually be combined here. Yeah, that can be there because that's that front wing to like help lift it away from the big aircraft. And time to flip through this. It's turning into like a really complex project, but I love it. And it's going to decouple the back wing. It's going to turn on all these Sepatrons to separate it. And then this last stage is actually just going to be... Wait, what's this engine? I don't even know where that engine is in all this. Come on, where's it at? I really only need one back wing and it can go off of the engine, please. Oh, nope, get back on there. Cool, okay. Time to go back to what I was doing. Parachute, separate thing. Crew capsule, separate thing. Fairing, separate thing. Sepatron, for separating. Parachute, separate thing. Decouplers, all on the same thing. Cool, 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 cool. Where is my engine in all this? I'm really just not seeing my engine. That's the 2 rocket boosters, but where's that at? How do you lose track of a whole engine? Oh, it's like up here. Oh my gosh, I forgot the main decouplers. Okay, so where does that go? Probably in this 3-stage actually. That's pretty easy. And this main one can go... Yeah, this main one can go after it's decoupling everything. Yep, and that's gonna do it. It's quite the craft. It's coming together. I'm a big fan of this. It's now the 668. It's a whole new version model. But I love it. It's amazing. I want to see it fly. Come on, please load. Oh, that's a bounce and a half. Okay, throttle up. SAS on. Oh no. Well, might have got a couple things wrong. Something went wrong. Did I get all the staging backwards? Probably. At least we have a cargo bay to put stuff out of. It's a cargo bay with like a fuel thing in the middle. Blah. Okay. Time to revert to launch. Actually, I want to revert to the space hangar, fix all the staging, and go back from there. I don't want to watch this like bounce a little bit. It's a happy plane. Anything wobbling? Lots of wings. Lots of wings going on. Is there an air brake in here? Aeroplane. Okay. I'm pretty sure this wing has a thing on there. Yes, it was a hot mess indeed. But I had them all right. It was just backwards. Okay, and pull that up. Come on, get up there. Okay, what stage is that? Nope, I want that later. What stage is this? That's the booster one? What is this? Okay, yeah, this is the main rockets and boosters. And it's still kind of backwards. That was a bad sort. Man, I'm really going to know this plane in and out once I'm done. I'm never building another plane. I'm just going to keep improving on this one. Okay, you go last. Your parachutes. It's the back wing, all that. Separation of boosters. This is actually turning on the boosters. So you want to get that. And then that's the main decoupling. Time to go through all this again. We're going to simulate it. For some reason it starts at 5 and goes to 1 or 0, whatever. Boosters, 8 turbine engines. Throw the boosters away. Now I'm cruising at 7,500. Hop up, keep going. Sepatrons, pull it up. At this point I turn on RCS for the craft. Because I have just a load of monopropellant in that tank. That should keep us going for the duration of the flight. Okay. And then put off those like front wings. They don't really add much. And then after that, separate everything, pull the parachutes. Time to go again. I've been at this for an hour and I love this game. I really think they should have done this with the real Antonov that carried, like I think it was the Challenger. It looked like the Challenger. But here it is. Just one more check of the staging, you know. Just some checks, further checks. I understand now why Houston was all like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All dramatic like, probably because they just had billions of dollars of stuff that was not too far away from exploding. Okay, time to go. Oh, it might have put on a little bit of weight. Yeah, it put on a little bit of weight. Okay, now we're going to play the game of, can I get off the ground to actually drop the boosters? Maybe lose a little bit of weight. Oh? Oh, we're running out of runway. Come on. Come on, you just got to commit to it. Nice. Okay. Whoop, we're going vertical. And it flipped. Flip and nope. Just keep pressing space. Get out of there, Kerbals. Pull your parachute. Well. Boy howdy, time to fix this hot garbage. So the plane got chunkier. How do I fix that? It kind of immediately did a flip. Boy, howdy. Just trying to look at it, figure out where I went wrong in raising my child who exploded. Can I tuck this wing under here? There we go. I'll put some of these RCS thrusters just elsewhere. I don't think I'm using this fairing correctly. Okay, is there anything attached to these before I check them? Nope, get that out of there. Okay. Goodbye, extra fuel. I didn't know how to use you anyways. Okay, this is just a fairing. That's all it is. Does it have its own stage? It does, but I don't think it ever got a chance to come off. I think the staging of a fairing just makes it explode. And that should make it decouple. Fairing. Fairing expansion, truss structure, interstage nodes. I can change part colors? Oh, this is weird. I like it. Oh, nope, don't get distracted. Okay, back to the fairing. Sides? Give it more sides? Give it just 2 sides? Give it a lot of sides. Make it just explode off of there. Okay, so that's a whole lot less weight on the back, which I think is a good thing. And I'm really on the fence if I want these boosters. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine now. Yeah, I really think I'll get some air before that happens. And then this is for, yeah, those Sapatrons are just gonna push it up real fast. Big engines. That turns on the big engine, puts on all the Separatrons to separate, and has a bunch of decouplings, and then the last stage is going to do all that. Actually, I feel like that could be on its own stage, which is going to be below this. So the whole purpose of this thing is just to give it like a constant, like, static pull up away from the craft. And then once it's separated, I don't really need it anymore. Yeah, turn on all the engines, and then over here, it's the separation stage. Okay. Oh, I like that silver. That's nice. Let's put on some flags here. Feel like they're gonna invite a whole press crew to see this thing take off. Might as well impress them with some flags. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's give it another save and get back to it. I got high hopes for this one. This is my first 6 stage, or 5 or 6 things, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really glad that the The simulation has just so many options for it. Okay, time to go. Come on, time to go. Oh, those front wheels, they're just... Ooh, yeah, all that weight's in the back. I think that might have been my problem when it blew up the last time, because I think it was actually sitting on this front decoupler. And like, while it kind of looks like it's in the center, the attachment point is right here. And I just don't see that ending well. Okay. Separate. Nope. Yeah, there. Yeah, nope. Okay. Oof. Oof. R.I.P. some Kerbals. That's fine. I think the solution should be just as simple as doing this. Yeah. Should be all I need to do. These could probably be dragged down a bit. Yeah, there we go. I like that. I'm so tempted to just slap the landing gear on that, but that's fine. It's fine. There's a lot going through these back wheels. It's fine as long as they stay together. Okay, let's pull up the overlays. Okay, to be expected, it's a little confused on the thrust, but the yeah, that center of mass is pretty high up. Let's see, can I pull it back and put it down? Okay. I think it's gonna be pretty balanced. This is the center of mass and lift. I'm not really sure how any of that works, but I'm kind of just comparing it to the previous plane that I had done here, which was this AN667. And this, I'm pretty sure this plane was... Oh, it was actually on that back one. Okay. All right. I think let's compare that to the new one here. That's pretty similar. Okay, time to fly it again. I really want to see this plane fly. And like, fly in the good sense and not the Kerbal kind of fly. Oh, it actually bounced that time. That was terrifying. Okay, there it is. Let's pull this up. SAS, RCS, please. Oh, you can actually see the RCS working up there. That's cool. Maybe it'll help me pull up pretty easily here. Yeah, I really don't think those boosters were a great idea. Come on, let's... Oh yeah, that's better. Actually having to push it down. I'm having to push it down a lot. Oh no. Not again. Not again. No. Flippy plane. Oh, what a disaster. Come on, just roll out of it. Well, back to the drawing board. How to make it better. You see, my first reaction is just to add more engines. Make it just go. It might be, yeah, it might be that. So those are definitely tilted up. So that's adding some rotation. Yeah. Okay, so it's not just me. So if I, yeah, how do I grab the whole thing anymore? It's not wanting to be grabbed. Yeah, I think it's these. I really want them for some of that extra speed, but it's kind of the only safe place to put them, if that makes sense. As I've tried putting boosters like on top of the wings, under the wings. It just always crash into stuff. On the sides. Yeah, they can go. Probably just a little bit less weight. Come on, why isn't the tool working? Come on, tool. Tool? Okay, time to load it again, I guess. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, what is that? Just a random ladder? Get out of there. What is it? Another ladder? You're not gonna land today, Kerbals. I'm sorry. It's in the center of under center. I'm not sure. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Air brakes were really good in a different thing, but I just want to kind of simplify it a little bit. All the struts back here, just don't question it. It works. Okay. And let's see, can I attach this to... I want to try attaching it to the back and pushing it forward. I'm really not sure how this game calculates like where weight is. But yeah, I want to try that. It's coming together. It's looking better. I'm a super big fan of RCS. This is the first time I've actually used it. Like, I knew the button was there, but I've just like pressed SAS and RCS to like not immediately explode. It's really good for that. But this is my first time using it, and it's pretty cool. We'll put on some more. Okay, and then I think this thing actually has some monopropellant, the actual main crew capsule there. And I put those on without mirroring them. Let's fix that there. Just place them different. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's a really good idea. Just place them differently. So start with the big decoupler. Booster. Shrimps. Yeah, I think that's what I had. Put those there. Just trying to work it through how to get them. Okay. Nope, not that. Nope. Okay. Nope. 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 Man, this rotate tool is not wanting to cooperate. Get out of there. Might. Solid fuel. Booster. Okay, I'll put that in there. Let's give it a weird tilt. Slap a not a big nose. There we go. Yep, pressing Alt helps it snap in there. Wish I knew that like a whole plane ago, but here we are. Okay, where is the staging? Put some of these on there again. Also, just a huge fan of whatever these are. They're amazing. Okay, where are you? I need you to be... I need you to be here. Go down here. And then you are the boosters who can go down here. Sabotrons, go here. Start there. Boosters on the decoupler. Yeah. Gonna try to get in the air first. I'm actually piecing together that I actually had I had another wing up here before I took it off. Feel like that could help. So it's not exactly a whole other wing, but it's gonna be good control surface there. Okay. What a unit of a plane. I feel like the little bit of trimming that happened was good. Did it some good. Just trying to look for other random artifacts that have accumulated on this. This does not need an inlet. Got really big building. The planes. Think of thrust as a lever. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay, I think this is gonna fly a little bit better. It's gonna be a little bit more similar to the first one. I really want to see this plane fly. I've been at this for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm determined. It's not even the sunk cost fallacy. I've truly built a horrible piece of machinery. But one that is very close to working. Thrust behind the center. Okay. I understand what you're saying there. Yeah. About having the thrusters kind of as far back as possible. They really would have made sense like on here or perhaps on the tail fin. If this doesn't work out, that's where we're going with it. But I got high hopes for it. I'm missing a whole stage. Where did it go? Okay, yeah, you get down here. Gonna do something a little different here. I want to give myself a lot of runway, so I'm just going to put it in the grass. Or at least just back up here. Be like, yeah, that's good. Forward thrust, forward thrust. Let's drop a quick save. Please don't die too. Guess what the other ones were called? Okay. Oh, okay, bit of a staging awkwardness here. Activate, please. And let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh. It didn't flip. And it's not on a death course to explode. If I pull the lever, it's going to Sepatron those guys down. Oh yeah. I love it. Okay. Picked up a lot of speed to get off the ground. Let's drop another save. Don't die 2. Don't die 3. Yeah, it just keeps going. Drop. What is exploding back there? Something exploded. Oh, yep. Okay. Really should have worked through my pre-flight checklist again, but that's fine. I don't think I need that. It's optional. Ooh, what is over here? Can always do it manually. Decouple. Oh. Well, it's a good way to get some landing gear off the plane. Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Wow, bit of a camera weirdness there, but it's going. We're gonna hit up to 5,000 meters and then pull the lever some more. See what we get. In the meantime, time for some bites. Some nice kung pao chicken tonight. It's pretty good. Really appreciate the tips, Talking Ninja 24. I have never thought of thrust like that, but now that you say it like that, and I can better understand that, like, wings, thrust, engine, lever, all of that. Not a master of it, but I feel like I got a better understanding of the concept. Yum, yum, yum. And we have hit 4,000. So we're going to drop a save. Don't die 4. I made a lot of progress. Don't want to, die. So, next time we pull the lever, things happen. Really hope it separates. Yeah, I wanted to pull this at 5,000 because it definitely starts kind of leveling out after that point. Okay. Slowly losing speed. Actually, we're gaining a little bit of speed. I think now's the time. Just imagine being the guy being like, oh, I hope I did that right. Pull that, pull that, pull that, pull that, activate that. Okay, this next lever is gonna just be the decoupler. Oh, the whole plane exploded. And that exploded. Think it needed more Sepatrons. Oh, and I didn't put any Kerbals in it. Kerbals help. Rip. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like you just can't look away from it. See the other plane in the background there. Oh yeah. I love this game. It's a lot like Dwarf Fortress. Perhaps RimWorld. When you lose, it's fun. When you don't, it's still fun. When you forget to change your Twitch tags, it's still fun. Welcome to the Minecraft stream, I guess. Okay, Sepatrons. Please, okay, staging. These came out at a weird time. A really weird time. Okay. These are going to activate with everyone else. And then the first lever I pull is going to turn on all that. Which is in a much better order. Alright. Slap some more Kerbals in there. I'm pretty sure I put a dude in there. It might have been when I was reworking the fairing. It wasn't having it. I don't know. The boosters were a really good success. And I feel like more of them on the back here wouldn't hurt. Put them there. And use the move tool. It's a little hacky, but I'm really becoming a fan of the move tool. It's so nice for just like you have a part and you're like, oh, I wish it was a slightly different part that is either bigger or smaller, but the move tool just comes in clutch for those weird situations. Speaking of weird situations, I feel like it's separating there is gonna help. But a few more wouldn't hurt. It really wouldn't. I mean, that'd be one way to do it. It really would. Oh, this craft will be renamed Please tell me I didn't mess up everything. Yeah, I think those are gonna help. Some RCS will help as well. It's on the bottom. Okay, time to do the pre-flight checklist again. Thank you all of you for just hanging out while we check the plane. Make sure it's not gonna explode earlier than it should. Separatrons, turn on the big engines. Okay, that's going to, nope, wrong decoupler. This decoupler goes down here. Okay, where is this decoupler? Okay, Separatrons on the side, and that one. What? You can't be the same one, can you? Oh, no, get back on there, sir. Please, arms and legs inside the vehicle. Okay, that's the two big ones. Lots of Separatrons. Huge engine. Sepatron. Nope, you guys turn on down there. Okay, Sepatron. This is gonna turn into a poem. You get down there. You get down there. Okay, and then this last stage is just gonna explode everything off of there so that that main rocket can go. It can zoom. I never staged you to anything. Just doing another check here. Just realized that this is kind of just wasn't really facing the right way. Is that gonna grab both of them? Yes, okay. This cheeky little engine in there. Bring it up to 8 engines. This is a very, very heavy plane. All right, try a few times later. Come on, please load. Come on. Okay, there we go. There it goes. I feel like something I would change here is putting all of these turbines on a separate stage so I can like spool them up, hold the brake, let them gain some thrust, let go, get launched forward, then activate the boosters. Smart. Oh, why is it wobbling? Why is it wobbling? Do not wobble. Okay, how are we doing? Doing really good. Gear up. It's doing really well. I want it to level out a little bit before I pull the... Oh no. Let's rearrange the staging again. Get down there. I think that was really the only problem I had. Okay, so... I actually can't pull it down right now. There we go. Oh yeah. That was nice. That was nice. I love it when the landing gear doesn't crash into you. I mean, the boosters and anything that falls off of the plane and it not exploding stuff. It's a great time. I'm gonna call this one Please Don't Die. Oh, I already have a quick save named Please Don't Die. I already have one named too. 3? Okay, so does this have monopropellant? It does, but it all kind of was used up. Just checking it on here. It does. Oh, but I think it is still fed through this main one. I like that. It's my first time using RCS, so bit of a learning curve. This probably isn't its like intended area to be used, but a lot of fun. Man, I wonder if I can get to space with monopropellant. Probably getting ahead of myself. Just want to pop up to 5,000 feet, level up, or level off, and hopefully by then it'll start losing some speed. Come on, just point down. Yeah, this is probably a weight thing. At first I thought it was like a lot of lift, but yeah, that's a weight thing. It doesn't want to go down. Yeah, I could see RCS being really useful in space, because you're dealing with like finer vectors and manipulation and stuff. It's just kind of really awkward on the probably 500-ton airplane I made. Alright, we've had a good time here. Time to explode. It's the big ones. It's the Sepatrons. It's the big ones. Now, I really think that I put just a lot of Sepatrons up front, and with these like bigger weight things, it's gonna do what it did last time and just smack into either side. I can't see it really, just like poofing off of the aircraft, but we will see. Yeah, that is just, you can see it like falling in there. Need some more Sepatrons, but this part worked out really well. Wow. Got a proper rocket right here. Kind of. It's very proper. I'm sure you've seen more proper rockets, but I mean, I am happy. Wow, that is working out real well. Yeah, RCS is helping out a lot because, well, I don't have any wings. Oh, yeah, that would make sense what RCS is for. When you built something that doesn't have wings. Okay, we're out of fuel. This was almost a success. I'm happy. Just needs more Sepatrons. Oh, this is so cool. Look at it. It's a chunk of an aircraft. Where's it getting these? Fuel barrier? I don't know where it's pulling the fuel from at the moment. Hopefully it's not the main thing. Can I look in here? What's in here? Yeah, my next thing is going to be deploying this shell, which I think I can do. I really don't see a reason not to deploy that right now. Oh, it just disappeared. I did set the explosion thing to be really high, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, protective shell. Decoupler. Ooh. Still got a lot of monopropellant. I actually put 2 monopropellant tanks on it. That explains why it was pulling all that from there. Should probably just make that a fuel tank. Get up a little bit farther. Oh, it's playing the Kerbal music. I'm gonna cry. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. And it's gonna pull the parachutes. Let's see, are we coming back to... Oh yeah, we'll be back soon. Okay. Time to ride this hot garbage out and then go back to the garage. Fix her up. Wow, I packed a lot of monopropellant. Can we? Nope, that's probably a terrible idea. Oh, RCS is pretty cool. I want to make sure this heat shield works and that I have a craft worthy of re-entry. Should probably want to face my... Just... Can we not... Okay. Can I want RCS, but I want, like... I want to help. Oh, okay. So it kind of makes sense. I really wanted to make sure that that heat shield was pointed down, or we're going to have some problems. But, no, it didn't really... Wow. It didn't really pick up a lot of heat at all. Okay. Why are the chutes red? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I love this game. This is fun. Now I just need to slap a crap ton of Cephatrons on it and get it flying forward. And wow. This was cool. This was cool. This was cool. This was super cool. Am I on the ground yet? Oh, come on. Come on, put me on the ground. Cannot transmit science. Well, this was a really cool flight. Ed Bart, get out of there. EVA unavailable. Get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. EVA. There we go. Wow. He just went through all of that. My man. Kerbal Space Program. Site name. We didn't die. I'm walking back to add more Cephatrons. Now we'll actually save him the walk back. We'll go to the tracking station, pull in all the garbage, because like there was a huge lag spike coming off of the runway, and boy, did that give me some anxiety. Because I'm just like intensely staring at the plane, like, are you gonna take off? Are you gonna take off? And then everything stops, and there's a loud, and you're like, oh no. Tracked objects. A lot of things. Is my other aircraft still flying? I thought it blew up. It did blow up. Blow up? Blew up? Note to self, don't load your space plane. Oh, this is not the... That's not it. Okay. Gonna pull everything in. I really have some cool ideas to just get there faster, get some more control over this thing. How the weight is distributed, I feel like it could be like, it's got to go in the front a little bit more. So as of right now, it's kind of like a huge rocket and it all like blah. Yes, please recover. I love it when there's a person, I'm just like, who are you? Did you fly for me? Recover. Yep. Recover. Yep. And recover. Yep. Recover. Yep. Okay, let's... Jeesh. Can I recover you? Guess not. That's fine. I recovered all the people, and it should be a whole lot less laggy now. Please warp to sunrise. I can't stand this. What is that? There's just... Yes, pick that up. Pick all that stuff up. Oh, there's just like a person in the... How many planes did I crash? Pick all this garbage up. Anyone else? Oh, yep. Oh yeah, that was the pie plane from last week. That was pretty cool. But not very useful. Making the game lag. Come on. I guess loading this giant plane is also going to make it lag. That's fine. This plane is a work of art at this point. 284 parts in 5 stages. I mean, when it's put like that, I just feel like the game's being a little condescending. I think it's a fine plane. It's a lot more stages. Whatever. Fuel tank. This will probably solve 2 problems in one. Just pulling some of that weight forward and giving us a little bit more just burn time on this. Okay. Gonna slap on more of the monopropellant stuff, because it actually was useful. It's a lot of airplane going on. I like the monopropellants. They're fun. They are fun to mess around with. Can I just slap a baguette on it? Oh no, that's an inline part. Okay, there we go. Can definitely tell they were a bit of a afterthought putting them on there. I want to see if I can get a couple more on this. I want to get him spinning so fast. Just a not healthy amount of fast and see what happens. But yeah, that should be good. That was way more parachutes than I needed. That kind of took forever. But that was good because I had a fairing and a decoupler. I had that. Okay. So what I need is, I think I want the Separatrons, but I wonder if there's like anything that's like kind of a stage up. Those are a thing, but that might be pretty aggressive. To push it away from a malfunctioning rocket. Nope, nothing's gonna be malfunctioning today. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up this Sepratron. These are, they're big, but not really what I'm wanting right now. Okay, where are you gonna try to be? You're gonna try to be there? Okay, and then we're gonna rotate it. Duplicate. Okay, we are duplicating correctly. Nice. Just need it to lift away from the craft. We will get everything staged in there correctly. There's just gonna be like a load of like just garbage on the side of this plane, or the rocket part of it. Hope we don't pick up too much speed, but who knows? Who knows? And put a. Yeah, I don't want to put that there. I know that engine burns really hot, and I don't want to tempt the beast. Let's up on a couple more struts to that. I know it's excessive, but this whole plane just screams I'm excessive. Feel like I was missing some struts on the bottom of that as well. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more secure. There we go. There we go. And then I want to do that braking start like I was talking about. Okay, all these Separatrons, they are Separatrons. They are there and they are mirrored. Good. Where do they need to go? Let's figure that out. This is the part of the stream where I figure out where stuff goes again. Okay, so that first stage, so I'm just gonna drag it up. It's its own stage. Literally the only thing I want to change is put all the turbines down here. There we go. And the boosters on the bottom. So spool up, get some thrust, and then activate the boosters and take off the brakes. So as we move up, that's going to decouple, and few little Separatrons are going to separate, but I want this main group to go drop down into 4. Is that right? Yeah, I want to drop 2 into 4. I can remember that. Wow, 4 is getting to be a big stage. Okay. 7 meters per second. Okay. That's the main decouplers. Decouplers on the altitude wing. That. Ah yeah, and then the big engines. Can't forget the big engines, which are solid fuel and do not need an inlet. And then from there, it is I feel like that goes right there. I don't need a third one. Okay, 5 jet engines, boosters, 3 3 is to... What is 3? Oh, 3 is to decouple those. And then that should just go in that group. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice. There's just a lot of struts going on, but ignore it. They really don't weigh that much. I feel like I have power to spare, but it's half my problems right now, actually. Not having enough power. Okay, and then this last stage is a decouple. Yeah, it's going to decouple the main wing. Ideally, we're facing up. Otherwise, that might be an issue. Bunch of Sapatrons out. Okay, I have an idea. Zebra. Just to take my anxiety off of it a little bit. Point those all there. Yeah, here we go. Okay. And then that is just... My gosh, where are they? There's so many. I'm sure there's ways to like group this, but whatever. Not there yet. Okay. Oh, I found it. And that's gonna go off in the main decoupling stage of the boosters. Save it. Nope. Fill it with Kerbals. Don't know why it doesn't want to fill up that last seat. Fill all seats automatically. Save. Launch. Coming up on the 2-hour mark. This is awesome. Also, the Panda Express. Pretty good. Not sponsored. It's just what's for dinner tonight. Come on, please load. Come on. I'm gonna try to get a better time of day. There we go. I think that sounds, it looks okay. I can never have enough too many quick saves. And all of the brakes are on. SAS is on. Just gonna check the thrust. 130, 160, 170, 200. Yeah, that's what it's gonna need. Right, excellent. We hit those 2 boosters as well. Oh, we'll be up. We'll be up in no time. Oh, I love it. It's amazing. Oh, the camera. You can definitely tell the moment it kind of is in this weird in-between stage of taking off, but not. Whoa! Oh, wow, that was close. Okay, we're gonna just use all that extra thrust from the solid fuel boosters to go up. I mean, since it's a single-use plane, I might as well put a decoupler on all those landing gears. That's fine. Just make sure that's going to push all those off. Get out of there. All right. RCS. Pretty useful. Pretty useful. And then this next one's going to launch the main stage. So, let's let it gain some altitude. Time to correct anything that might happen. Pretty good day for flying. To the moon. To the moon. So, assuming everything is all successful, that'll probably be the end of it. My original goal was to, like, add a third plane and a fourth plane, but man, my brain is fried. This has been a lot of rocketology going on. Alright, we've hit 4,000. Time to do that. Take off. Nope, nope, take off. No. Bad plane. Load your quick save. How do I load a quick save? The quick save 8. So, there was a bit of a problem. I think I needed to keep nosing down with the plane to really generate some space between these two. It was almost a clean separation. I think if I throttled down a little bit, just put them on a slower velocity. Yeah, just slow down the whole plane, and then that thing's gonna have a lot of thrust getting out of there. One wing on the rocket. I totally agree, but I really just need it to like point up, and it'll do the rest. Okay, it's currently sinking, but it's fine. Space. Pull up. Pull up, my guy. What did I lose? I don't think I lost much. Yeah, this is the part where I was like, oh, I just need it to point up. The RCS is doing a lot of that. Okay. Here we go. Just gotta drag it to the center. Yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of like, I don't know, it's the term aerodynamic control. But the RCS is doing a whole lot of work right now. It's really responsive. I kind of loaded it up. And I think I have a lot of fuel on those, yeah. So, yeah, I could just be pretty aggressive with this, pulling up. Okay. Big rockets have released all their fuel. Separate them, and oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. I mean, it's kind of cheeky, but the RCS is working out really well. And it kind of got a couple back fins that survived. Oh, yeah. It's my first proper time going into space. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you'd call it a properly going into space, but like, we're definitely leaving the atmosphere. see. Can we still see the moon out here? It's over there. I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it there, but I can at least point it there. Actually, since we're coming out of there, let's just check. Take me to the moon, please. I don't know how this works. I'm not even gonna ask you to fix that or like answer that question. That's a lot. For now, we'll just point at the moon and accept that we're not a really good space agency and one of our Kerbals is probably gonna be lost in space. But that's fine. Time to go. To the moon. This has been an awesome stream. Thank you for all the advice. Thank you for just being there. This is a really cool moment for me. Wow, yeah, that explodes off there pretty cool. Okay. Heading up here. Decouple that. And then this is our rocket. It will go. That is quite a trajectory. Kerbin escape. That's cool. Actually be heading out of Kerbin. Man. Does that mean I made a new planet out of my Kerbal? Wowzies. How you doing in here, bud? That's probably really nauseating. Let's play the globe game. Yeah, I got a lot of speed coming out of there. It's 3,000 meters per second. Oh my gosh, these controls are 7 levels of inverted, so forgive me. I just want to look at space without wanting to throw up. All right, there we go. It's a little bit more stationary. And there's my rocket over there. Just hanging out. Surprisingly not as beat up as I thought it was. I mean, you're probably right. They probably do change colors. We did put on a lot of monopropellant. Oh, I'm actually out of monopropellant. Pretty much out, right? Yeah, that's empty. What fuel do we have left? No, yeah, we just have like the rotation wheel that's getting us around. That's fine. Well, I really wanted to go back to Kerbin. I mean, I put parachutes on it and everything, but... Okay. Guess we're just in space. Let's see, how fast can you spin around? Really darn fast. That's amazing. I guess it's just gonna keep accelerating. What's it look like inside? Horrible. It looks horrible inside. Yeah, it'll just run out of electric charge, and well, I don't really want to think about what's going to happen to this Kerbal. But he's now spinning a lot. Lots of spin. Wow, I didn't even know you could like spin them this fast. Why didn't I just spin myself into space? This is incredible. Okay, can you not spin? Can you not spin? I didn't put any solar panels on it or anything, so just have a little bit of fun with spinning and call it there. Yeah, I had him spin one way, and I don't think he's ever coming out of that. Well, great stream. This is way more than I ever hoped for. I totally thought that I would make a plane that kind of got up to like 20,000 meters or so, but got out of the atmosphere. I'm on a trajectory for curb and escape. Wowzers. Well, let's see, can I do an EVA in there? There we go. Now we're not. There we go. Now the Kerbal is there. Oh wow, I made a part of the title screen. Well, Barrig, you are certainly a 5-star pilot. Thank you for all that you've done. Made orbit. Yes. I think I'll actually fling by the moon in a while. Where did this go? Oh, I think it's because I'm not on my craft anymore, but yeah, that is the closest I have ever come to the moon right there. Just kind of there. Kerbin's over there. Barrig is here. He's not having a good time. But I had a good time. That's all that matters. Well, gonna end it there. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I think it's just gonna rotate the sun. Orbit the sun, not rotate. Yeah, there we go. GG. Good stream. Thank you all. See y'all later. This was a fun time. Bye.